Get ready, it's time for Haven't You Heard? I'm Sakamoto. Review, like, comment, and subscribe, and join the anime family. Let's get started. Sophisticated, suave, sublime. All these words which describe the exceedingly handsome and patiently perfect Sakamoto. Though it is only his first day in high school, his attractiveness, intelligence, and charms have already has the girls swooning and the guys fuming with jealousy. No one seems to be able to derail him, as all of their attempts at tripping him up are quickly foiled. His sog fraud is indomitable, his whips peerless. Will any of Sakamoto's classmates or even teachers be able to reach his level of excellency? Probably not, but they just might learn a thing or two by trying. This anime has about 12 episodes. It has a side story and a special. It is about basically referencing from the manga material. It premiered April 8, 2016 to July 1st, 2016. It is slice of life, comedy, school, and seinen. Each episode 20 minutes per episode, and this is rated PG-13. Now let's get this review on the road, shall we? One thing I like about this anime that it was very intriguing because one of my friends had recommended when we were in an anime club post COVID before this had happened that we had a trivia question. It was based on this anime in particular. Now, what I would say was very intriguing about this anime, it was like there's like a trope or like a name for this. Like I can't think of it right now. It will come to me later probably in this review, maybe not. But kind of like he's like the perfect main protagonist in this anime where all his peers and professors and teachers trying to make sure, like, you know, the perfect human can't truly exist, can they? Well, in this case, you're wrong. You have, why not induce Sakamoto? And what I like about it, because it doesn't require a very construed introduction for him. Plain and simple, the plot is very intriguing. It's genius, even, like revolutionary, that he's the perfect character that doesn't have any faults about him, and trying to figure out what makes him tick is just what this anime has crafted to do and set out to be. I feel like why it's so different from any other anime, because normally when you go by watch anime, you like the one rule that we always go by anime, the 3-episode rule. In which case, by the 3rd episode, something's bound to happen. But in this case, sometimes is not always the case, because nothing happened by the 3rd episode, nothing of intriguing shock value anyway. In this case, when Sakamoto just being the perfected being that he is, that makes his friends and rivals in this case be almost speaks by his actions that he does in this entire anime. It's kind of interesting because, like, you'd think there'd be like a major plot twist, but in this case I didn't really see one. Not to get too much of the story away, because like the plot's very simple, not really a story to guide along. It just his classmates trying to find this big flaw in this main character that doesn't seem to have any. And I think, you know, by having the main protagonist as Sakamoto, or in the Japanese show Sakamoto Deska, you can fully understand this anime for everyone. I think it's very simple, that it doesn't take itself very seriously, besides trying to focus on the main protagonist and his friends that surround him, including the cast, trying to make sure that he can mess up somehow, because, you know, no one can be that perfect on the first day of high school. But in this case, they seem to be having a formidable opponent that has proved them wrong every step of the way, which is very challenging, because most animes, you know, each main protagonist has a flaw, has a defect, something that doesn't make them perfect all the way, but that tries to better themselves, which is kind of interesting. And with it being, you know, well, in this case, sometimes in most animes, they want to change up the stereotype just a little bit, and just by a little bit, I mean a lot. And, you know, there are some comedic factors here that does make the anime really balance in its time of portraying of the main character, especially when the main character is supposed to have some type of flaw that makes them better as a person, makes them grow. And in this case, it's just people around in Sakamoto's daily life that want to see him slip up, but they just can't get it right. And there are some interesting characters that intrude on his personal life, which I won't get too much into, because this is no spoils on this channel. I will say the opening sound for this anime is very interesting. It does fit the whole overarching aura of Sakamoto and his whole sublime theme and message that it's trying to get here, which I think is very interesting, how people in this anime has made this ideal image of this perfect guy at this high school, and there's no way around to make him seem unperfect. And I can see why people like this anime so much. It's really a good laugh to it, and it's a good introduction to when it was introduced in the spring anime of 2016. And maybe, I think there has been room in the near future to give a second season, but there have been no word on it yet, because sometimes when you had an anime with with this very interesting art style. It was very plain and simple. I think the extraordinary fact, besides Sakamoto's and his fearless talents of being perfect in every shape, form possible. As I say that, I feel like it's just a good laugh to get into, especially with being 24 episodes. You really could get a small looking into Sakamoto's like background and personality and the cast that surrounds him without giving too much away. I feel like for him as the main protagonist, like you just have all these overarching tropes that makes him just way perfect. I feel like he's in the wrong anime kind of, but not really. It just shows one main character trying to be perfect and excel at everything that he does, and his friends at this time may be whoever they may be in the show, and his rivals trying to crack the code that seems to baffle him to this very day. And I feel like this anime was very unappreciated during time, but as I said, as any good anime as it must, it was probably undershadowed in the spotlight for the many popular anime that were more top down, more of the trailer release for these spring releases. So if you haven't you heard of I Am Sakamoto, check it out. I think you definitely enjoy it, especially looking for a good laugh of like what the perfect ideal like student would be. This is the anime for that, and kind of double in that trope, because I don't think it really needs a central plot or storyline to really get the central focus and theme that I was trying to focus on. Just straight and simple. It's not really confusing, not a lot of filler episode, and it's just good round anime just to watch for good kicks. Because think about it, we all know back in high school we had that one type of student that tried to be perfect. So I think if you can kind of relate to that, I think it's a good way to relax from your day, especially since summer is upon us now, and we're either done with school or we graduate. Just kind of look back on high school year, whether they were good or not, for them to relax to and like kick back and enjoy it. And just check it out for yourself and let me know what you guys think. Thanks for tuning in. Give this big video a big thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. Comment down below in the comment section anime you might have me to review next. Hit that subscribe button for more content, more videos, and see you soon. Bye.